Hello, Jerry, here with you again doing some access technology training. Today, we're going to be covering the calendar app on iPhones and for your iPads. So, let's get going. We're going to be navigating using Siri, we're going to be navigating manually as well, and we're going to be creating events. So, let's start using Siri to create some events. Create an event.
What date and time is this appointment?
11 a.m. on Tuesday.
Your event is scheduled for Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Now, if you notice on your screen, right above the physical home button, you're going to have a virtual button. That's going to be Siri. That's going to be a Siri virtual button. So we can select that and make some edits to this particular event because we need to add a title. Add a title.
What date and time is this appointment?
11 a.m. with Robert Covington.
What's the new name?
Computer training.
Okay. I set up your appointment with Robert Covington for today. Ready to schedule it?
Change the day.
What date and time is your appointment?
Tuesday.
You already have another appointment at 11 a.m. Should I schedule it anyway?
Yes.
Your appointment with Robert Covington is scheduled for Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Now, if I want to make any additional changes, I can press that virtual Siri button, or I can actually use the physical button as well, although it works more seamlessly when you're using the virtual button here. Let's say I wanted to delete an event or cancel an event. Cancel Tuesday's appointment.
Let me know which appointment you'd like to cancel. Event with Bill T at 10 a.m. Tuesday. Computer training with Robert Covington at 11 a.m. Tuesday. Event at 11 a.m. Tuesday or? Don't cancel anything.
Delete event for 11 a.m. on Tuesday.
Let me know which appointment you'd like to cancel. Computer training with Robert Covington at 11 a.m. Tuesday. Event at 11 a.m. Tuesday or? Don't cancel anything.
Event 11 a.m. Tuesday.
Should I remove this from your calendar?
Yes.
Alright, I took it off your calendar.
How many appointments do I have this month?
You have 14 appointments for this month.
Read them to me.
At 9 a.m. Logos. On Monday at 10 a.m., event with Roberto C. On Tuesday at 10 a.m., event with Bill T.
What event do I have scheduled for Tuesday?
You have 2 appointments on Tuesday.
Read them to me.
On Tuesday at 10 a.m., event with Bill T. On Tuesday at 11 a.m., computer training with Robert Covington. And that's all I found.
Let's go over the layout of calendar. I'm going to go to the top left hand corner because that's going to take me back. Right now we are on week view or day view. However you want to phrase that, that's just a good way to kind of recognize what page you are in. I'm going to hit the back button here, and that's going to take me back to month view. So that allows me to see my month that I'm on and isolate that month. If I go back one more, that gives me year view. So I can navigate different years, 2021, 2022, and I'm going to scroll back up here. I want to be in 2020. Now I'm going to select my month view and make some observations. Here we see that the specific day is highlighted in red and white text. In addition to that, the days are marked with little dots indicating that those are events for that day. I selected the 18th, and the text here got highlighted black background, white text to let me know Tuesday, that I'm on Tuesday, even though it's not the specific day that we're actually on. The 16th is still highlighted in red to let you know that that's the day. In any case, the 18th has two events. It has an event at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. that we covered earlier. If I wanted to add an event, um, there's two ways to do that. I could either hit the plus button up here, or I can press down on a time. So here is 2 p.m. I press down on that, and then it'll say new event, and it'll take me to this field where I can add a lot of information to this specific day, including a title and a location. So we're on the 18th. The day at this point doesn't matter. It's more about the layout. So we see here that if I wanted to go back to month view, I would hit the back button and hit August. Again, top left-hand corner. Moving towards our right, we have the list view. If I press that, it gives me a list view of all of my appointments and different holidays that would come up. In order to get back from list view, I would need to hit the back button. But before we do that, there are buttons in the bottom that you can select. I like to call these actionable buttons. I can hit today, calendars, and inbox. So calendars would give you all of the different calendars that you can utilize, and including, it actually has birthdays and different things like that as well. If I select that, it would bring those things up. You can just kind of quickly see those there. You can also delete calendars from that place as well. And then you have two actionable buttons. You can add a calendar and you can show all calendars. And you can also hide all calendars on your top right. The next view is going to be at the bottom right. And here we go, left again, today, calendar, and inbox. So we press that. And we can look at two tabs on the top, which is new. Do I have new events coming up, or replied events? And I don't have any. And events that people send you to, to respond to, accept or decline. So I'm going to hit done because I don't need that. And in order to get out of the list view, I need to hit the list view button, which is right up here to the left of search and to the left of add an event. So let's do that. That gets us back to calendar. Here we see the search. So if you did want to search for an event, you would have access to the microphone button, and you could also have access to the virtual keyboard. Let's create an event for Thursday, the 20th. How would I do that? If you're a voiceover user, you're better off just using the plus. The focus is on the 20, which is Thursday. And this is what I mean by focus. Now the focus is on the 19th, focus is on the 18th. I'm going to go back to the focus being on the 20, and this is a visual focus. If you're using voiceover, you just want to make sure you double tap on the specific day. But in terms of the visual piece, it's highlighted black background, white text. Now I'm going to just hit the plus key, and here I can create a title. Let's call this pool day for swimming. And I don't need to do a location. I'm not, going any particular place. Is it an all-day event? They have an actionable button here. It's not an all-day event, so I'm not going to press that. It's hard to see. I'm going to press it so that you can see that the button is there and deselect it. So, because it's not going to be an all-day event. Now, the day I have correctly, it is the 20th, but the time I may want to change. So I'm going to tap on the time here, and then it's going to give me item chooser here, and then I can change the time. So let's change it to 7 a.m. Okay, I can change it to p.m. or a.m. I'm going to change it to a.m. and it's Thursday. The day is fine. I don't want to change the day. In order to make this go away and make it easier to navigate, you want to hit on this area here where it says start, and that will be true of all of these options here: all day, start, ends, repeat, and travel time. And those are other options as well. So the end time here is 8 a.m. So as by default it's set to an hour. You can change that. So if I wanted to change that, I'd tap that. Item chooser would pop up again, and then I would navigate the time. Let's say I want to add 30 minutes to it. Just scroll up, and do it that way. You can easily do this with VoiceOver as well. You just got to get familiar with the item chooser menu when it pops up. So let's set an alert for 15 minutes before the event. Do I want to set a second alert? No. Do I want to show as busy during that time? Sure. That's fine. We'll just leave that there, and that's customizable as well. Do I want to add an attachment? So you could add an attachment here. So if I select that, if you were in a business meeting and you were setting an event, you could, add a document to that, which is pretty customary. You could do it under recent, that's by default, or you can browse by pressing the tabs below. And this will give you several different options here. It has pages and other default options here as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back, and you can also do it by search. So it gives you that option here on the top right if you wanted to voice it in. I don't want to really select anything, so I'm just going to hit back, get us back to where I want to be. I have to do that twice, and then I'm going to have to hit cancel. Okay, because I don't want to add an attachment. You can also add a URL, and you can also add a note. So I'm done at this point. What do I want to do for my final step? I could either hit cancel if I wanted to create an event, or I can hit add. Also of importance here, anytime that you enter a specific location, the heading changes, and this is consistent in iOS. Right now we're a new event, and that's the heading we want to be. And now we're going to hit add. It created the event, and it is 2 p.m. event. And I missed putting a title in, so I need to edit this. So I'm going to tap on the event. I'm going to edit the event by pressing the top right hand corner, and that was the edit button. And I'm going to tap in that field there. If you're using VoiceOver, you'd have to double tap. And I'm going to give it a name, POOL, and it'll be 2 just in case, and then go top right, and I'm going to hit done, and you can see that the event has changed to pool 2.